Do distance relationships work? And how can you make it work?
Are long distance relationships healthy? Hello everyone,
Hello everyone.
welcome back to our channel.
In this video, we're going to be tackling Q&A questions that are relating to long distance relationships. And we found these questions on Quora, and we also have been asked many questions on our Instagram. So we're going to be tackling all of those questions today and basically just giving the whole rundown of what we think and how we manage through our long distance relationship. So if you guys are interested in watching this, then keep watching. Hello again.
Hi.
We're at the beach this time, answering some questions. Yes, it is winter. Yes, it is freezing. And we're trying to find a spot to set up, and we finally found one. But we just wanted to answer some long-distance relationship questions that a lot of people seem to be asking on the internet. And we're going to start off with, do distance relationships work? And how can you make it work? And the short answer to that question is yes, they definitely work. But I would say you need to be the right kind of person to be able to handle a long-distance relationship. I think someone who is in a long-distance relationship has to have a lot of patience and I guess be future-driven, since they won't be with their partner all the time. So they have to rely on like committing to a future with them and wanting to like have the actual long-distance relationship. So I think you have to be the right person. You also have to be able to deal with jealousy, doubt, and loneliness, because obviously I think everyone has jealousy. You just have to be able to trust your partner and trust that they're going to respect you and just have your own boundaries set. And I also think that no matter how, I guess, goal driven and I would say like you're comfortable being alone, I still think that even when you're in a long distance relationship, you're going to be lonely at times. So you have to be able to deal with this loneliness and overcome those days where you're just not feeling good.
So next question is, long distance relationships healthy? And our answer is yes, but the relationships are almost the same with distance in between each other, and we still fight and have arguments, but we always make sure to end fight before one of us says or does something that will hurt other person. Also, never go to bed while arguing. Always resolve the issue first.
Yeah, I think it's unrealistic to think that even if you have a really good long distance relationship and you've overcome all these challenges that most couples couldn't, you're still going to have those days where you argue, and you're still going to have those days where you have your doubts and you don't know if you want to be in the relationship anymore, you can't handle the distance, and you just have to power through those situations. And just like every other couple, you have your arguments, you talk it out, get over it, and figure out a way to come up with a solution so you don't continue to argue and fight. That's really all there is to it.
Question number 3. How to make your partner feel special while in a long distance relationship? The first, sending gifts and letters, which I'm sending him letters every month. So meaningful conversations.
I think also to add on to that, talking throughout the day and updating your partner on what's going on in your day-to-day life. I think the casual good morning texts and good night texts are essential just to keep the relationship spark alive. And also, if your partner goes somewhere when you're sleeping, like for us, 14-hour time difference, so if she's out and about doing something, I'll be sleeping, but she makes sure to give me updates on where she is and who she's with, so I don't feel those doubts and stuff. Question number 4 is, how do you balance your daily lives, your goals, and your hobbies while simultaneously maintaining a long-distance relationship? And I would say it's pretty easy for us. Well, it's not easy, but we have a 14-hour time difference, like I've mentioned already before. So while I'm able to do my hobbies like the gym, going to work, working on my social media stuff, and practicing with my camera, I have time while she's sleeping to do that. So we're not always having to be on call and spend our hours on FaceTime when we should be working on our own individual goals. So I think it's a blessing and a curse because we don't get to talk as much, but we also get to focus on our own individual goals a lot more. And I think in a long-distance relationship, focusing on those goals and growing as a person is just as important as building that relationship. So it's essential to just continue doing what you would normally do and don't rely on your partner to be on the phone 24/7 and talking to you all the time, because it's just unrealistic and not going to happen, and it's not really healthy, I would say.